Testing 1 2 1 2 1 2. Right,
Testing. What? Mic check 1 2. Testing 1 2. Mic check.
Try again.
Mic check 1 2. Mic check 1 2. How is it?
Just trying to get the volume so it's about right. Yeah, that looks about right.
Mic check 1 2. Mic check 1 2.
Are you watching the stream as well, so you can see whether it's coming
out? If I'm watching the stream too.
You'll look at headphones on, I can't actually hear the stream, so it's like I've muted it. Hang on a sec. Yeah, that's working fine, mate. Can you see what's coming on from the camera on the Mad L2?
Oh, are we live right now?
Yeah.
Okay, that's a bit weird. I just went to check the the actual feed, and we're pretty much live right now. Oh well, that's a bit weird. But okay. Am I able to begin now?
Yeah, it's on auto for the camera, so you just have to commentate on what you see.
Yeah, I don't exactly have control of the cameras. Actually, I don't have control of the cameras like on Assetto Corsa Competizione. I only have control like the race room races.
Yeah, that's all right. Like I said, you should be able to see the commentator's video from Mad L2. Have you got that shown? So
yeah,
you got the live bit. Yeah. I was just looking over my shoulder to see if it looks as live as it is. Yeah, it is. So I'll shut up now and I'll let you go on with it.
Okay, hey, welcome everyone back to the RWB International. Sorry for being away for so long. I was having a bit of, no, not actually a bit of trouble. It's just what my headset had broken down, but now I bought a new headset, and now I'm ready to transmit this new championship for all of you. RWB International GT4 Series. Currently we're on free practice right now, with a few drivers already doing a few laps of the track in order to practice for a little bit. Of course, that's what free practice is all about. I'm sorry for being a bit redundant. So at the same time that this is happening, you might know that Nürburgring 24 Hours is also happening as well. I've been watching the race for a bit. Already a quarter of the race has already passed. And right now we're heading into the nighttime of the 24 hours. But as that race happens, I'd also wish that you'd like to see this GT4 Series race that's going to happen right now here at Snetterton. Snetterton, one of the most famous GT racetracks in the UK. It's located in Norfolk, England, originally opening in 1953. It was owned by Jonathan Palmer's Motorsport Vision Organization. So we're using the full layout of the circuit. We got the center straight, which is the main straightaway of the circuit, going into the richest corner, and then afterwards there is a massive hairpin, the Montreal hairpin, which Haler is actually going on right now here. That is let me check to see if I can find this yeah, that's an oh yeah, right here. It's right here below. I'm very sorry. So Andy Haler is going up down here now. Andy Haler was going through Montreal the last we see him. Then he went to Palmer corner, then Agostini, and now he's going up into Hamilton. Basically, Andy Haler is showing us the layout of the circuit here. Now he's going into Augie's. This is the Snetterton 300 layouts, which there's various middle corners. Then he's going through Williams corner into the Bentley straight, which is very, very long over here. I think it's almost just as long as the Senate straight. Now we're with DOR. Haler was gonna head into Brundle, and then quickly after that into Nelson. And then going into Bumhoe, Corin, and Murray's. Murray's being the tight left-hander, which heads back into the center straight, which is the main straight, and then back to the finish line. We got anti-Haler again. He's going through Corum. That's a long hairpin around. And then brake hard for the tight left-hander. That is Murray's back into the center straight. This is free practice. Everyone's doing their practice times right now. I was wondering if that was going to be qualifying. Yeah, qualifying starts at around 21:30 BST for you guys, 17:30 for me here in Brazil. Yes, I'm commentating from Brazil, if you didn't know. But yeah, we got lots of drivers that are going to be joining the championship right now. We got Dennis Schops from Germany driving. He's one of the first drivers driving the Alpine A110 GT4. That's him over there, number 11. Next, we got Matt Higham, RWB helmet from the UK, driving the number 16 Alpine A110. Jasper van der Vaart from the Netherlands, driving the number 47 Alpine. Ammo Plate, also from the Netherlands, driving the number 71. And Todor, and the last driver of the Alpine A110s, Todor Kostadinov, from Bulgaria, driving the number 83. Then we got 4 Aston Martin Vantage GT4s, with Diebug being the first driver from the UK, driving the number 1. Rafael Pereira from Portugal, driving the number 5. Dylan Wilkins from the Netherlands as well, driving the number 199. Tessa Froby from the UK, driving the number 876. And Daniel Williamson, also from the UK, driving the number 78. Daniel Williamson actually drives the BMW M4 GT4 now that I'm seeing, because there's only 4 Aston Martins on the race. Then we move to 3 Chevy Camaros with Viktor Gorek from Ukraine, driving the number 3. RWB Kos from Ireland, driving the number 7. And Max Speed from the United States of America, driving the 145. The United States of America is going to have the Indy 500 next week from date number 28. That's going to be the last week of the month of May. And then later on, we're going to get the 24 Hours of Le Mans as well. Anyways, keeping going on, we got the Ginetta G55s with Matt Al beginning the lineup. From the UK, driving the number 4. Nigel Wood, also from the UK, driving the number 77. We got Oliver Kirten from Belgium, driving the number 111. I like calling it the number 111. And finally, Benji Davis from the UK, driving the 197. We also got 4 other drivers in the KTM Crossbow GT4. The KTM Crossbow GT4 is one of my favorite GT4 cars. Really cool. It kind of looks like a Group S rally car that canceled the rally group after Group B that was revived afterwards as the WRC car. So we got the drivers of the KTM Crossbow being Peter Varga from Slovakia, driving the number 12. Jack Mason from the UK, driving the number 19. Radek Shula from the Czech Republic, driving the number 96. And Will Day from the UK, driving the 420. The 420, of course. Then we got Martin Schaefer driving Maserati MC GT4, number 13. And after that, we got Sebastian Erdmann from Norway driving the 911 McLaren 570S GT4. There's Martin Schaefer over there with the Maserati MC GT4. Driving for... Well, that's a funny name. Okay, next one. We got the Mercedes AMG GT4s. Samuel Kruger beginning the lineup, driving for Finland, number 360. Aldon Joen, or RWB Audi from Norway, driving the number 543. And finally, RWB DOR, or DOR, from UK, driving the number 917. And then after that, we just got Porsche Cayman. We just got Porsche Caymans for days. We got 9 cars. 9 cars for the Porsche Caymans. We got Hugo Gomez from Spain, driving the number 14. Sennhauser from the UK, driving the number 24. Nathaniel Schille, also from the UK, driving the number 25. Marco Badowski from Germany, driving the number 45. Sky Red from Belgium, driving the number 54. Bill Jones from the UK, driving the number 69. Nice. Justin Madley, also from the UK, driving the number 76. Mate Sjöblom from Sweden, driving the number 555. And Bruhir Maedre finishes the entire lineup from New Zealand, a Kiwi, driving the number 992. That's all of our drivers for the championship. I can see that some of them are gonna miss this race. For example, Jasper Van der Vaart is gonna miss this race. We also have Daniel Williamson also missing. Then Benji Davis is gonna miss the race as well, along with Peter Varga. Then Radek Schuller, Sebastian Erdmann, Auden Joen, Hugo Gomez, Marco Badowski, Bill Jones, and Matt Sjöblom. They will all have to miss this race, sadly. A bummer, because I kind of want to see a complete lineup for some of the races. But it's how life. But it's how life goes. We all have a life outside of sim racing, so that's fair. Here we see Andy Haler chasing after a Chevrolet Camaro. I can't exactly see the number very well. This is just free practice, but some of the guys just like to race under free practice. There goes the Camaro giving way to Andy Haler. I think I can find them on the timing table, and yeah, that's Koss. That's RWB Koss. Driving the RWB Koss driving the number 7 Camaro. Evan's a lucky number. Let's see if it's gonna help him. So maybe we should figure out more about the circuit. I'm checking like some information on a few websites like Wikipedia. This is why I'm glad that I have 2 screens now. Like my TV was broken once, but now it's much better. It doesn't even have the problem with the line in the middle anymore. It's all good. I love this chase camera. So yes, Snetterton circuit. One of the UK's premier motor racing circuits. I'm now on the homepage. So the Snetterton circuit sees a lot of activity, like the BTCC. It's one of the most popular touring car championships in the world. The BTCC. They also have bike track evenings, car track days. There's some car testing, the Fun Cup Championship, which is with modified Beetles, BRSEC Club Car Championships. They race a lot of them. The Snetterton was originally an RAF airfield called the RAF Snetterton HEF. It was later used by the United States Army Air Force during World War II. It opened in May 1943 and then closed in November 1948. So the Snetterton began its history of racing after the Aston Martin Owners Club approached Fred Riches, the then local landowner, to suggest using the defunct airbase as a circuit for club racing. That's most of the story of most of the British circuits that exist today. Like they were once like British airfields for World War II. And then they were converted into racing facilities for everyone. But basically, that's how we got Snetterton. That's how we got Ranch, perhaps. And also, that's how we got Silverstone. Silverstone is one of the most well-known circuits, mainly because of Formula 1. But it's basically how most of the UK circuits began their story. There's Matt Out, RWB middle-aged driver. He's driving the Ginetta G55 GT4. I don't see the Ginetta GT55 GT4 a lot on the European GT4 championships. I wonder what happened to it. Like most of the cars we see now is just the Alpine A110 GT4, the BMW M4 GT4, There's also the McLaren 570S a few times. And the Chevrolet Camaro GT4 is going to be on its last day for racing. That's too bad because I want to keep seeing the Chevrolet Camaro. However, in compensation, we're going to have the Corvette Z06.R GT3, the return of the Z06.R GT3 on the CA Corvette this time. If you are not aware, the CA Corvette is a mid-engine Corvette, the first mid-engine Corvette that Zora Arkus Duntov always wanted to make. Zora is sadly dead by now, but he would have been very proud of seeing what Chevrolet has achieved with the car. This is RWB Cos with the Chevrolet Camaro. That's an Alpine A110 in front of him. They're at the Bentley Straight. Sometimes I need to keep a map of the circuit up. This is why I'm glad there's two screens. Get it? So the track temperature right now is 33 degrees Celsius with 25 degrees Celsius of ambient temperature. So it's all very good. 4 kilometers wind going eastward. So conditions are pretty cool. We might see a few clouds in 30 minutes, perhaps. In 10 or 30 minutes. But for the most part, it's going to be very dry. It's going to be very good for racing. Just like in the Nürburgring, that is very dry right now. That's Matt Hickam. Oh, there's a car off there. I think that was Andy. That was a car off over there. For now, everything's quite fine. Not much activity going on. It's free practice after all. I wish I could have a second commentator here so I could speak about other things. Oh yeah, let's check the series info because this is the GT4 Series from RWB International, as I've introduced now. We're racing in Snetterton today, Saturday the 20th of May. Then, on the 3rd of June, we're gonna have a race at Zandvoort 1 week before the 24 Hours of Le Mans. The 24 Hours of Le Mans is gonna be from June 10th to June 11th. It's a 24-hour race after all. Then after that, we're gonna have a long break until the 1st of July, where we'll have a third round at Hungaroring. And then 15th of July, we're gonna race in Oulton Park. Then round 5 is gonna be at Laguna Seca in the 29th of July. And finally, finishing the championship in 12th of August at Valencia. Valencia, which had a race for the F1 Academy today. But I'm not sure if it was today or yesterday. But I'm still a bit disappointed because that race wasn't transmitted live. They want to bring more attention to those access classes. They really should be able to transmit these races live, especially F1 Academy, since F1 Academy is the successor of the W Series, and the W Series was basically women's F3. So they really should give more focus to the F1 Academy than they're doing right now, because it's really disappointing. They really should have more people. Want to watch that race, so that they can bring more attention to the academy and to bring more people to come to watch it. Because I do also want to see a few women try out in F1. They deserve that chance. We've seen a few women already drive in F1 and be very good at it. There was Maria Teresa de Filippis back in the old days of F1 when Juan Manuel Fangio still raced. He raced for Maserati, then he raced for Lancia, and then he raced for Ferrari as well. But Maria Teresa de Filippis was the pioneer of women racing in F1. Okay, so pre-practice has now ended, and we're gonna go into the qualifying sessions now. There are a few drivers already coming out. Whoa, chill there. Chill there. We don't want the drivers crashing into each other. We got Sky Red. Sky Red had gone out. We also got Dennis Schops, Matt Higham. Yeah, we got a few drivers on the track already. We got Sky Red, Schops, Madley, Wood, Higham, Koss, Haler, Dorr, Schaefer, and Mason. They're all out there. They're all doing their best to check their qualifying. Sky Red going way wide here. That was on the Agostini hairpin. That wasn't very nice. Track conditions are now optimum, with the track being 32 degrees Celsius now and 24 degrees Celsius of ambient temperature. So it's very optimum. We're gonna see some very fast lap times from those GT4 cars. There's the KTM Crossbow. That's the number, couldn't see very well. This camera's cursed. Like, I wish I could have some sort of way to, be able to control cameras. That's the number 77 of Nigel Wood. They're all doing their out laps right now, but soon enough they're gonna begin making their fast laps once they cross the line. That's a Porsche Cayman. There's the KTM Crossbow at the back. Pink Crossbow. Okay, they're all beginning their runs now. That's Sky Red. Team Monkey Racing, driving the Porsche 718 Cayman GT4, number 54. We still got classes here, as you can see. We got the Pro classes, and then we got perhaps an M driver. Sky Red goes way wide on the Montreal hairpin, and that's his lap down the bin now. That's his lap down the drain after that little mistake. Most of the drivers are out now. A few drivers haven't gone out yet, like Emil Plate, Willikins, and Shirley. That's DOR, driving the AMG GT4. I think it's one of the only AMG GT4s in the race. No, it's free. It's free. So that's DOR. There's Koss as well, driving the GT4.R. Just coming up to the finish now. No, that's not the finish. I'm an idiot. That's the Bentley Straight. I need to remind myself. I need to figure out the points of interest of the racetrack, and I also need to check the map because the Bentley Straight is literally next. Bentley Straight is literally next to Hamilton and the Agostini hairpin as well. That's Nelson. He's already passed Brundle. This is Tessa Folby. He's going on Williams corner now, heading into the Bentley Straight. We already got some lap times being set. Higham was Higham currently being the fastest, 1:56.197. We got DOR being 225 milliseconds behind. I think so. Tessa Froby is one of the drivers that are of a different class. They are class silver. as we can see below, right here on her number, their number. This is right here, Madre, Coachana Academy, team, number 199. Wait, number 199? Here he's listed as number 992. Is there something wrong? He's gonna come up to the finish line now to set his lap. And it is 157.237. That's gonna put him... I can't see yet. I can't see yet where he's being put. Probably the lap time was deleted. I'm not sure. Okay, here we see DOR coming up to finish his lap. Let's see how he does. Probably wasn't able to improve on it. This is Olivia Kitten, Snetterton G55. Justin Madley as well. $156.505. Troops has the fastest time though, 155.505. That's 1 second faster. Nigel Wood going 157.062. Puts him in the 5th position. Toss has a... Whoops. This is switching way too fast. Maddow has best time of 157.745. Toss lap time of 2:01.857. We have 30 minutes of qualifying here before the race starts. At least from what I remember seeing. Gotta be careful sometimes with the track. There are still a few obstacles on the outside, like a few cones and stuff. For example, there's the white and red and white cone, and that is in the inside of the Williams corner. Drivers need to be pretty careful around that. Carlo will be cost driving the GT4.R. That's going pretty slow. Whoa, was there someone off there? We have Justin Madley as well. His time is of 156.505. He's the one that set that time, which is exactly 1 second slower than Dennis Schoeps. Dennis Schoeps or Dennis Schoeps? I have no idea. Sorry. There's Koss coming up. Matt Hickman with a time of 156.0082. DOR 156.250. Other drivers saying their times. Mason climbing up to 8th. Martin Schaefer driving the Maserati MC GT4. Best time was of 2:01. Andy Haler is going to come back up. See if he can try another lap. There's Olivia Curtin, best time 158.315. The last lap was more than 2 minutes though. Something must have gone wrong. There's Jack Mason, his best time, which got him to 8th place, 158.015. That KTM crossbow can be fast if you let it be. You just gotta handle it correctly. This camera is just. This camera is doing pretty wild things. Everyone's pretty much evening out right now. Dennis Schupps still has the fastest time. That was Jack Mason. Probably hitting the Bentley straight or finishing a lap. Was not able to see it very well. He's down to 10th place now, with other drivers having faster times. Other drivers setting a few faster times. Looks like the Alpine A110 is the car to beat here. We got drivers on the top. We got all drivers on the top 3 using Alpine A110s. Looks like that's the car to beat here. And they say the BMW M4 GT4, and some say that the BMW M4 GT4 is one of the fastest cars. Jack Mason and Will Day are the only drivers of the KTM Crossbow GT4 that are going to be here for this race. The other 2 are going to have to miss it. We got Ammo Plate on the 4th Alpine A110. He's driving the Alpine Esports Series A110. Everything pretty balanced so far. We still have drivers that are yet to post a lap time on the bottom 3. Kruger, Phoebe, and Shirley. Taylor, who just spawned in the pit stop. We got another driver moving up from what I see. Whenever the timing table moves, you know someone just posted a lap time. And it was one of the drivers that was down there. It was Shirley. Yeah, this one, Nathaniel Shirley, 156.545. And the Porsche 718 Cayman GT4. They're on 7th place now. What's with the camera just swapping positions all the time? Looks like he's out. Kruger looks like he's out and about, and he's probably gonna try posting a lap time as well. Here's Rafael Pereira. Sweetheart Racing. His lap time is of 157.8. well for the Montreal Hairpin. Okay, now we got all 4 Alpines on the top 4. Looks like the Alpine is the car to beat here. Schoeps, Plate, Kostadinov, which just took Plate's position now, and Higham. They're all the cars to beat here, it seems. Alpine A110 showing off its dominance. So this is one of the championships that I think I'm gonna like the most, because the regulations is basically that there are no regulations. There are no mandatory pit stops. You're the one that picks your own strategy, and that's gonna be very interesting for when we see the drivers during the race. They're gonna be on their own positions, and they're gonna try out different strategies to see what sticks, to see what fits. We got no fixed setups. We don't have any mandatory pit stops. We don't have any limits of pit stops. You just pick what you want to do and go along with it. If it works, it works. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. Oh, we'll just have to wait and see during the race. Check which of these drivers got the right strategy and which of these drivers ended up messing up. But for now, it looks like the Alpine drivers made a good choice. They're the ones that are dominating the qualifying right now, with all 4 drivers of the Alpine being in the top 4. Ooh, that was Oliver Curtin. That was Olivia Curtin. Was he trying to get into the pit stops? That must have hurt for the car. Glad that this is sim racing and nobody gets hurt in real life, but that still must hurt for the car. We got Dylan Willikins, best time 159.827. He's chasing after the Mercedes AMG of DOR. Probably getting some draft from it as well. We're on board with Martin Schaefer. I feel like I should try learning a lot more about the drivers, or begin to remember a few things about the drivers that other people talked about with me. I remember hearing Martin Schaefer's name a few times in the past. An excellent driver, perhaps, from what I've heard of him. We got basically experienced people and new people. I've seen a few of these drivers myself, Martin Schaefer being one of them. But we also got Koss, who's racing right now. He's using the Camaro. We also got Matt Al as well. So there's also Skyred. Oh, Dennis Schoeps having a bit of trouble over there, and there he goes spinning around. That is on the Palmer corner. He went spinning around. You have to be careful. You have to be careful when driving in a set of course competizione and you suddenly just brush the grass. If you brush the grass, it's soaked and you're gonna go around, buddy. Kostadinov is getting really close to Dennis Schwartz's time. About 147 milliseconds of difference. There's Samuel Kruger going off. That's at the Williams corner into the Bentley straight. He's all right at least. He's back on the car. Remaining on this qualifying session. There's Todor Kostadinov. The man has come close to Dennis Schwartz's time. Attack GT. Yeah, GT4 cars are part of the SRO group. SRO group is the group that oversees all the GT4 and GT3 races that happen across the world, especially in Europe, America, Asia, and also down in Australia and down under. I was watching the Nürburgring 24 Hours recently. It's happening right now, if you guys still want to see it. There are two interesting entrances there, from what I remember seeing. There was an Opel Manta, and the other entrance is a Dacia Logan. That Dacia Logan also apparently set a Nürburgring lap record once. Those two cars, from what I learned of the comments, they're basically icons of Nürburgring, mean that you can pretty much, they basically are the icons that mean that you can bring pretty much anything to the track. It doesn't matter what it is, if it's a sports car, if it's a daily commuter, if it's a boring sedan, you can put it in the Nürburgring and you can drive in it. Sorry. We got Samuel Kruger and DOR, two of the only drivers that are bringing Mercedes-Benz to the track. Oh, we got some debris on the track as well. Five minutes remaining in qualifying. Door swinging around the bomb hole, heading into Coram. Coram is a pretty long hairpin all the way into the Type Murrays. definitely takes a very skilled driver to read the situation quite well. Got a little group bundling up here behind DOR. I think that's a Janetta leading that group. The Janettas are on positions 10 through 12. Is still pretty optimum. 3 minutes remaining on qualifying. I need to learn how to I need to learn better how to make a few transmissions a bit alone. I don't really work very good without. I don't seem to really work very well without another commentator. This is why I was gonna commentating the DTM before my headset went kaput. Because I was actually having a nice teammate commentating on the races, and it was gonna be pretty great, but sadly that happened, so that's really sad. So I'm glad that I'm back now. I just hope I can grab a few ways to commentate along with others as well. Perhaps I should enter the other events in order to be able to commentate too. We're coming up to the end of qualifying. Looks like Dennis Schops is going to start in pole position. It's not exactly over yet, as some people can still try. Let's see how is it going to be. We've got 1 minute remaining. 1 minute remaining. Let's see if everyone else is gonna try going for a fast time. Just wish the camera could help. It's just a Madley going through Hamilton and Augies. Not sure if I consider Augies a hairpin. Everyone's trying their best to make a fast lap time already on these closing stages. But Justin Madley's probably not gonna be able to fit. Oh no, wait, he's gonna be able to finish the lap, but he's not gonna be able to make any other lap after this. So qualifying is gonna finish in 3, 2, 1, and there we go. So now it's just gotta wait and see if they're gonna finish the laps. Mr. Madley in 5th place. Oliver Ketten. Mr. Madley already went, and he's gonna stay in 4th. He's gonna not stay. He's gonna be in 4th place. He overtook Higham. He's displaced the Audis from the top 4. That was incredible. That was an amazing lap time. He must have gone through with everything he had to take that lap. He's broken the dominance that the Alpines had over the top 4, and now he is in the top 4. Right behind Schops, Kostadinov, and Plates for the race. Now this is gonna shape things up a bit. From what I'm seeing. This is gonna get interesting. This is gonna get very interesting. So as qualifying finishes, let's see. Schops is gonna be in pole position. Kostadinov in 2nd place. Plate is gonna be 3rd. Matley 4th. Higham 5th. DOR 6th. Major 7th. Shirley 8th. Kruger 9th. Curtin 10th. Wood 11th. Maddow 12th. Pereira 13th. Schaefer 14th. Mason 15th. Haler 16th. Willikins 17th. Day 18th. Skyred 19th. And Koss is in 20th. I think it's Froby that's gonna be in 21st. As I'm seeing the silver number down there. So it's definitely Froby that's gonna be in 21st. Let's hope for some good racing, some good action. And it's not just gonna be one race. From what I remember. Yeah, it's gonna be 2 races for each round. Snetterton is gonna have 1 race. And then we're gonna have a second one. Both races are gonna be of 30 minutes. Time to begin the session then. Everyone's already lined up. This is gonna be a rolling start, yes. Again, let's see. Schops is in pole position. We got Kostadinov in 2nd place. That's the 1st row. 2nd row, we got Plate and Madley. 3rd row, Higham and DOR. 4th row, Major and Shirley. 5th row, Kruger and Curtin. 6th row, Wood and Maddow. 7th row, Pereira and Schaefer. 8th row, Mason and Haler. 9th row, Willikins and Day. 10th row, Skyred and Koss. And on the final position is Froby, the silver class driver. Everyone's already lined up on the rows, on their own rows. Double file. We're gonna go around the Forum hairpin, head into Murray's, and then the rolling start. We can get the race going. Let's see how much the Alpines are gonna be good during the race. They already dominated qualifying, so they're probably gonna be very good during the race. we also got GT World Challenge America happening right now as well. We got lots of events. We got lots of events going on right now. We got the Nürburgring 24 hours, the BRSCC live at the Silver Lake 24 hours, 24 hours at Silverstone. We got the GT World Challenge America at Coda. Nürburgring 24 hours being one of the most important. But right now, my focus is on this race here. The RWB International GT4 Series. That's gonna begin right now. Track conditions are optimum. 24 degrees Celsius of ambient temperature, 31 degrees off the track. I'm pretty sure that's a good enough temperature for the tires, so that they don't overheat. All right, let's get ready to begin with the rolling start. Because away, Schops. Oops. What happened there? Schops causing a bit of issues. Everyone's trying to maintain their line, but the top 4 are really confused right now. We got Haler, the Day right behind them. How did they not make contact with them? They're going through Murray's. Now they have now at the left-hander. Get ready. And let's go! We are racing at the GT4 Series here at Snetterton. Got some good launches over here from a lot of drivers. They're going through the riches now. A few of the drivers already overtook some others. Schops has already been overtaken by a few of its fellow Alpine drivers. Probably the Porsches among them as well. We're going through Montreal Hairpin now. Careful without too many troubles. Everyone's still bound up together. They're going up to the Palmer corner now. They're still bundled very well together. A few drivers kicking up dust on the inside of the track. There's Will Day being overtaken by Willikins. We've got Willikins and Haler actually. That was Haler. Now he's being overtaken by Willikins. Samuel Krieger being right behind DOR. Alpines regained the first 4 positions as Madley ends up dropping behind. Dennis Schops apparently still in first place. Matt Higham overtaking Justin Madley for 4th. Plate going through the Williams corner now and into the Bentley straight. There's Samuel Kruger right behind DOR on the Mercedes-AMG GT4. Dylan Willikins right behind I think that's William Day on the KTM Crossbow. I think the overall positions are being a bit late here to change. Samuel Kruger still behind DOR. We're going for Bob Ho and then Koran. We're completing already the first lap here of this 30-minute first race. Still in first place over here. We're starting off. We got Brugger Medre right here behind Shirley and Kruger. Shirley trying to overtake Kruger on the outside of Riches. Still going up on the outside. Kruger's trying to defend his position. I'm only seeing indoor cameras. There's Shirley being overtaken by Medre, and now she's being fighted by Curtin. That's the Palmer corner. Samuel Kruger managed to defend his position and drop Shirley behind. Now we got a whole lot of action coming up. We have Medre right in front of Shirley. Shirley taking the inside to protect herself from Olivia Curtin. DOR keeping up with the Cayman of Madley and the Alpine of Hagen. Everyone's still being pretty close to each other. Still doing pretty well. There's Olivia Curtin, who tried to make a move on Shirley. Still got a lot of race to go. That's the Bentley straight. Two other cars coming up behind Curtin. Matt Higham and the 4 Alpines doing their well. They're already beginning to pull away from the Cayman of Justin Madley. And Higham is trying to get up to the back of ammo plates. And they all have Alpines, but that doesn't mean they're teammates. This is Dylan Willikins on the Aston Martin Vantage GT4. He's going through Corin and into Murray's. Here's Dennis Schweppes, the leader. He's going through Riches on the third lap now. Justin Madley, the Cayman, is still trying to keep up with them. Already a pretty massive race going on right now. We're going through Agostini hairpin now. Jesus Christ, this camera is just so bad. There's Nathaniel Shirley. Oh, she's dropped back. She was close to Major at that first part. Now now they've just dropped back all the way down to 13th. Something must have happened. Maybe a mistake. Maybe they've gone off. On the Bentley straight now. That's Mason over there with the pink KTM crossbow. Going through Nelson, bomb hole. Everyone doing their best to stay close. There's Olivia Curtin right behind Madra. We go back to Dennis Schupps. Firing the fourth lap. Oh, something's gone wrong with William Day. I can't really see very well because I don't have much control over the replays. Not much I can do right now. But what I can do say is that Konstantinov currently has the fastest lap. So he's chasing after Dennis Schupps in order to be able to get up to him. We got Justin Madley being chased by DOR as he chases the Alpines, but the Alpines are doing a good job to run away from him. DOR is right close to him on a Bentley straight. Those AMG Mercedes are no joke. Look at that, right up close. That was on Nelson. Now they're heading to bomb hole. There's ammo plates. We're going into Coram. Oh, Madrid's on the pits. Something must have happened. There's Nathaniel Shirley in 11th place. Doing a good recovery drive here. Next target is their next target is Mason. Major's probably down for a count here. That'll be a crash. Got Matt out driving up. Right behind him, Pereira and Schaefer. Martin Schaefer driving the Maserati MC GT4. Madhouse driving the Genera G55. GT4, Pereira's driving the Aston Martin. So now everything going smoothly. Not sure who else is enjoying the sounds of the edges over there. Hopefully they are enjoying the sounds of the edges. Oh, we got Pereira already coming up to the inside of Bad Al. That's going to be an overtake on Brundle. That was a little bit of contact there. That was a bold move by Rafael Pereira. Right up on Matt Al. They're going on the bum hole now, heading into Corum. That's Martin Schaefer also wishing to join in on the battle. Pereira managed to overtake Matt Al after the Bentley straight. Draft worked very well over there. Now Martin Schaefer wants to join in on the battle as well. And there's Haler behind him too. Let's see how much further they can keep this battle going. This is the 6th lap. Matt Al's now being threatened by Martin Schaefer. That MC Gran Turismo GT4 being quite a force to be reckoned with right now. Rafael Pereira is up to 12th. Matt Al is back into 13th. Matt Al's back into 13th. Martin Schaefer is 14th. Martin Schaefer is in the position that he was behind Pereira. But now he's trying to see if he can overtake Matt Al as well. Meanwhile, up front, we got ammo plates. Having been overtaken by Higham. Going to the Bentley straight now. Matley still right behind them. Trying to protect himself from DOR and keeping up with the Alpines. That's Brundle, Nelson. Then we go into bomb hole. Matley went a bit wide over there. Still got lots of battles to keep up right now. Schweppes and Kostantinov already pulled away from the other drivers. Now they're the sole leaders. Higham and ammo plates still trying to do their best to get away from the Porsche and the Mercedes of Matley and DOR. 7th lap now. It's gonna be quite intense over here. We've already passed the quarterway point. Agostini hairpin. Oh, but now Matley is being overtaken by DOR at the back over there. I can't really see very well because the camera is not doing much to help. Yeah, there we go. It's confirmed. DOR has overtaken Matley. Now DOR is in 5th position. But that overtake has just cost them their position to fight against Play. Play has managed to pull away from them. Play has pulled away from Justin Matley and DOR, and now he's trying to see if he can keep up with Higham. Higham. Jesus Christ, I don't know if I'm even saying his name correctly. I had a cold recently, so that's kind of why my voice doesn't seem to be on its perfect terms. Ammo plate going really close to Higham right now. We only got one abandonment. That was from Madrid. Sad to see. There's DOR. Whoa, that was a bit wide there. From DOR, and Matley is going to see if he can try and return the position back. DOR goes wide. There's Matley going up on the inside. They're side by side. They're going to head up to Palmer. DOR managed to defend his position now. But Matley's not going to give up so easily. Where are they going into Agostini hairpin? Just had to change to Dennis Schweppes at the front. DR is still defending his position well. We're back to elbow plate yet again. For the next race, I think I'm gonna ask Matt out to like find me someone that can control. I think I'm gonna ask like Matt Au or perhaps
not over yet.
Marco Badowski or perhaps someone from RWD for the next race to ask them to join the commentary box so they can control the cameras and also still make a few still make some commentary for the entire race. Because while I sometimes control the camera on the race room, I don't know how to control them very well, and I end up messing things up. We got Justin Madley and DOR still being close to each other. We're halfway through the race. 15 minutes have already passed. It's lap 9 now, lap 9. Rich's corner. Mr. Malley and DOR still having their best race. All respecting each other. Now we change to Bruhier Major, who's pretty much out. Okay, thank you. Back to DOR and Justin Madling. Here's Martin Schaefer on the MC. He has not managed to overtake Matt Au. And in fact, Matt Au has managed to pull away from him. There's our plate yet again. Dylan Willikins. How much could I learn to like speak a lot more? What should I be able to speak more when I'm alone in the commentary box, or if I do need a second commentator in order to be able to maintain the commentary box going well without pause or without any without being in silence for a lot of time. Because the commentary boxes from what I've seen in motorsports, they always have something to talk, something to be able to experience. Sometimes they talk with a few of the drivers. Whenever there's a big endurance race like the RWB 24 Hours happening. So it's kind of why I prefer working as a team than working alone. But I still wish that I could be able to make a living out of being a commentator. Hopefully something good enough so my family can live very well. And that I can be able to make the things that I use be much better. We got Nathaniel Shirley here chasing after Jack Mason on the KTM Crossbow. Shirley using the Porsche Cayman. Shirley's going to look to the outside going into Montreal Hairpin, but that makes Mason have the advantage here. And now Rafael Pereira is coming up on his Aston Martin. This race is not over yet, folks. We still got lots of battles going on up and down the pack. Mason did a good job to deflect Shirley to the outside so he could have the advantage on the corner. That's Agostini hairpin. There's Rafael Pereira right behind them. Nathaniel Shirley needs to be very fast on this overtake if he wants to protect herself or himself. Sorry, I need to keep using they. Going through Orgies and now heading into Williams' corner. Jack Mason. Not sure if the KTM is going to be good on the straights, but let's see. There's Olivia Curtin. Back to Jack Mason. Nathaniel Shirley. Shirley using the draft to be able to keep up with the KTM Crossbow. They're going to look to the inside. No good. Mason manages to defend. Rafael Pereira is right behind Nathaniel Shirley now. We wanted to have a look, but a bit too risky. This Shops now has the fastest time. So he's beginning to pull away from Kostadinov. And let's see Mason, Shirley, and Pereira again. That battle was really amazing. We've got less than 10 minutes to go on this first race now. That's Jack Mason. Nathaniel Shirley right behind him. And right behind Shirley, Rafael Pereira. Nathaniel Shirley is still trying to look for a way past Jack Mason. All the while trying to defend themselves from Rafael Pereira. And Rafael Pereira has Matt out right behind him. He seems to have gone wide back there. From what I noticed, back at Agostini hairpin. Back to ammo plates at Nelson. We got Martin Schaefer exiting the Bentley straight now and heading into Bruno and Nelson. Martin Schaefer, who was fighting with Matt out earlier, but wasn't able to overtake them. Rafael Pereira is the only guy that was able to overtake Matt out from what we saw earlier. Nathaniel Shirley is still trying to chase after and overtake Jack Mason. It's an Alpine dominance right now. I'm not sure if the race 2 is going to have a reverse grid. Could be cool if it has. For now, we got Matt Hickam and Emil Plates having their own little battle so far. Emil Plate trying to get over Matt Hickam to try and overtake him. They're coming up to the Bentley straight yet again. Dennis Shops must be making a phenomenal drive if he's dominating the field. Sorry. Oh. Wait, is that? Wait, was that Dennis Schutz? What just happened there? Was that Dennis Schutz? What happened? This is confusing. So is Kostadinov on the lead right now? I think the timing table needs to update. Yes, it's updating now. Kostadinov has taken the lead of the race. Hickam and Emil Plate overtook Dennis Schutz. Something must have happened to Dennis Schutz. See, this is why racing is never... This is why racing is never gonna be... Racing is never gonna be... Whoa! Schutz going wide over there at Montreal hairpin. Something's going on with Dennis Schutz. Something is happening with his simulator setting, perhaps. Something over there. That's another car abandoned. That's Haler. So they're out of the race too. But Dennis Schutz, the race leader, has dropped down to 4th. This is why you can never be so sure with some of these races. because something will end up happening. I'm pretty sure that was commentator's curse of my part. And then the driver that you think is gonna dominate the entire field suddenly just drops back. So when are we gonna get back to the racing cars? There we go. Nathaniel Shirley has already overtaken Jack Mason. So now Jack Mason is gonna be under threat from Rafael Pereira. There's Matt Al. He's pretty isolated right now, but he's close to Rafael Pereira and the other two. But currently he's pretty isolated. Martin Schaefer is way too far away from him to be able to do anything. 11 seconds. We got 13 laps having been passed, so now this is lap 14, and we got 4 minutes remaining for the race. This is already proving to be hectic, especially with the whole incident of Dennis Schupps falling out of fourth. Let's see if Dennis Schupps can try rebounding from that. He's behind Emil plates. Let's see if he can try bouncing back up. Kostadinov is still very far away in the first place, but Higham is probably going to try and attempt to close the gap. Emil Plate is trying to chase after Higham himself. There's Dennis Schupps now, using the RWB GT4 Alpine A110. Going to Brundle, then Nelson. There's a Barberhole, Coram. Finally heading into Murray's. Less than 3 minutes remaining on the race. Oh, a little bit wide there for Dennis Schupps. And DOR and Justin Madley are beginning to come closer. I see that Costas is not having a good day on that Chevrolet Camaro. Plate doing his best to try and keep up with Higham. It's just a Madley. It's a lot of marbles over there on the track, especially on the outside of the circuit. Not sure if these are marbles or if these are just grass. But less than 2 minutes remaining on the race now. The race is about to come to an end. We got a massive turnaround with Dennis Schupps losing the first place, and now Kostadinov leading the entire field. It's the Madley coming from Wales. This is already really sorry. It's because of the air conditioning that I have. It's kind of making me sleepy. But this race is certainly not for those that need to be sleepy. We still got a lot more to happen, and we still got a second race coming up as well. 1 minute remaining. 1 minute remaining on this race. And we're gonna have our 15th lap complete. 15th lap complete. As he headed to the 16th. Not sure if the 16th lap is gonna be the final lap. We're just gonna have to wait and see.
Right, man. Leader is on
There we
the
go.
final
We're
lap.
into
Give
lap
it all you
16
can.
now. Yeah, this is definitely gonna be the final lap if there are not gonna be any more laps Is there not going to be one more lap after this? All the Alpines are being pretty even right now. They're all evenly distributed on the racetrack. Whoa! Justin Madley doing a mistake there, going wide off the track. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and that's it. That's the end of the timer. This is gonna be the final lap for race 1. Here's Will Day with his Fanatec Fanatec Crossbow GT4. Where are the leaders right now? Yeah, they're over there. They're just crossing Williams Corner right now, and into the Bentley Straight. Ostadnov is in first place. Wait until the very last moment to check if none of them are gonna crash. Dennis Schops having Dennis Schops having probably quite a bad trip on this race, dropping from first to fourth. Well, now it doesn't seem like there are any changes to the top 4. They're approaching the finish line now. Too bad we can't see the finish line as they cross it. Ostadnov is going to win the race. Higham will finish in second. Emil Plate is third. Dennis Schops is fourth. DOR is fifth. Justin Madley finishes sixth. Olivier Curtin finishes seventh. Kruger finishes eighth. Kruger is going to finish 8th. Nigel Wood is going to finish 9th. Shirley is going to end up finishing 10th. Rafael Pereira has overtaken Jack Mason as well and is going to finish 11th. Mason is going to finish 12th with Matt Al right behind him. Will Day is going to finish 14th. Schaefer 15th. Martin Schaefer 15th. Sky Red is going to be 16th. Proby is going to be 17th. Finishing in front of Willikins and Koss. Haler and Major sadly were not able to complete the race. That's only race 1 now. We're still gonna have a second race on this track coming right up. There we go. Everyone who was able to finish has now finished the race. So it's just to wait until the second race now. Not sure if the second race is going to have reverse grip, but now we're going to see. This first race was Alpine domination on all of the 4 first places. Well, let's see how the second race is going to go. Hopefully everyone's doing their best there to prepare for the second race. Make sure that the mistakes of the first race aren't repeated. Everyone's going crazy again. I just have to send a message, Matt out next time. Matt out next time. We're gonna start the GT4 Series race on Assetto Corsa. Perhaps you could get someone from the staff, Marco Badowski, perhaps, or any other staff member, so that you can find a way to be able to control the Assetto Corsa Competizione camera, so that it doesn't end up spazzing out or focusing on the wrong thing. I'll be very thankful. Okay. 3 minutes until race 2 starts now. We're going to have the same lineup of the qualification. So, Justin Malle is going to have a second chance to see if he's going to be able to keep that position that he's made. Everyone's already lined up very well on the grid. Skyred with his Porsche, Will Day with his KTM. There's Martin Schaefer's Maserati. Oh, looks like he got a driver missing. Two minutes until the race starts. Scott driving the Camaro GT4.R. It was pretty slow, but I still like to see it anyway. There's Dennis Schups. Whatever happened in the first race, he's hoping that to not repeat the same mistake now in the second race. Team Parker Racing. I sometimes read the names of the liveries that we see down there below. 1 minute until the session starts. Team Parker Racing, R2E GT4 team, Signtech, Race Logic. Track conditions are still optimum. Temperature is 24 degrees Celsius, and the track is now 30 degrees Celsius, which is a much better temperature. Slightly colder, but not as cold. It's still pretty good. 30 seconds. We're still gonna see a lot of racing going on this track, so you best prepare yourselves. 10 seconds. 10 seconds until the rolling start. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and here we go. Rolling starts. Lead us away, Schutz. And there we go. Already beginning to lead up away. Need to stay under a specific time. Oh, Kostadnov's not gonna start. He's just suddenly went to the pits. So that's gonna be something quite weird. Have to wait and see what's gonna happen here. All right, to begin race 2. Boss just needs to be careful to stay on his place, not accidentally overtake anyone. All right, we're gonna get past the starting line. Get ready. Go!
Green light. Go, go, go.
It's time to start race 2 here at Snetterton. Everyone's already going through the center straight, heading into Rich's corner. That is Sharp still up on the lead. Kostatnov has probably done a pit stop launch. But they head through Montreal hairpin now. Now we got Ammo Blades is up into second. Why is he showing him in first? Ammo Blades up into second. He's right behind Dennis Schultz. This is Matt Hickam, who's in third, and that's Major losing control of his car. Right at the Agostini hairpin. He's in a really bad place right now. He's right on the middle of the racing line. And there goes another car. That was Justin Madley. That was really unfortunate. Major went so far and then just suddenly spun out right at the Agostini hairpin, and it ended up causing Justin Madley to try to have to avoid. They had to go out, and there we go. Justin Madley dropping through the ranks, and Major as well. Justin Madley dropped from 4th to 17th. That's definitely not going to be looking very good for him. Meanwhile, all the Alpines are going to be in the top 3 yet again. Dennis Schultz is going to stay in first place. Ammo Blade in second. Higham in third. DOR in 4th. Shirley in 5th. Kruger in 6th. Wood is 7th. Mason 8th. Willikins 9th. Day 10th. Skyred 11th. Pereira 12th. But Haler 13th, and that was Martin Schaefer losing a few positions as well. Boss 14th, Proby is 15th, Schaefer is 16th right now. Madley is 17th, but Madley has overtaken Schaefer, so Madley is 16th and Schaefer is 17th. Oh, but Proby is gonna go wide here, but Justin Madley is just gonna take it away. That's Kostatnov. He's gonna try to see if he can make a race, a recovery race, in order to get back up to the front. Camera's going ape crazy again. That's Tessa Folby. Not sure if a female, probably a female, but I'm still gonna refer to them as they. They're behind Justin Madley, had dropped from 4th. And Kostatnov is making a recovery race. There's someone off the track. I just saw on the map. I can't tell who it is. I can't even find who it is. Oh, and Day's dropping down. They just dropped down to 14th. That's Koss in front of Justin Madley. This camera is going way too crazy. Lots of chaos going on here at the start of this race. Kostatnov still behind Haler. Oh, Madley was doing a hard braking there. Hopefully nothing too bad happened. Nope, something bad has happened. We've got a crash at Rich's corner. A few drivers involved. I'm sadly not able to check who it was. But it looks like Koss must be involved because it's at the pits. Yep, there he goes. He's dropping down. Madley dropped down as well. So they must have been involved as well. Schaefer too. There's lots of chaos going on already at the start of race 2 on lap 3. Oh, and there goes Tessa Froby right over the outside of Augie's. Hopefully she's managed to avoid collision. Now she's back behind Martin Schaefer. And then we got Justin Madley behind her, behind them as well. There they are. Justin Madley was probably the one involved in the accident with Koss. Justin Madley was trying to brake, but brakes did not work very well, and that's why they ended up crashing behind him. That's Kostadnov going on the outside, heading into the grass. That's a bold move. We've seen a lot of pass. We've seen a lot of pass on the grasses at the Nürburgring as well. Justin Madley was way back. He's on the Coram hairpin heading into Murray's. Kostadnov is making a recovery race, trying to get back to the top spot. Higham just said, oh, Justin Madley at the entrance of the pit stop. That's his race over. That's a race over for Justin Madley. Right at the entrance of the pit stop, he just crashed right into the middle. Matt Higham going wide at Agostini hairpin now as well. What is this race to? Everyone's just crashing, going wide left and right. Schwartz has successfully escaped. Ammo Plate is behind him in second place. DOR is in third with his Mercedes. Shirley's fourth. Kruger is fifth. Matt Higham, we're seeing right now, is sixth. Nigel Wood is seventh. Man, what is this race? Oh, looks like we switched positions. Nigel Wood is sixth. Matt Higham is seventh. Dude, what is this race? It's chaotic. If race 1 was already that crazy with Schwartz losing his lead and dropping out of fourth, right here we just had lots of crashes. It's too bad for Madley. Major is going to the pits again as well because of that spin. It's too bad for Koss as well. Dolor Kostadnov is trying to do his best to make this recovery race happen. He's in 11th. He's approaching Willikens and Pereira. He's desperate to try to get back to the top spots. There's Willikens trying to overtake Pereira, but he's gone wide. And now Kostadnov has a chance to attack him. Pereira is going to take back his position. Because it happened at Montreal hairpin. Now they're heading to Palmer. There's Sky Red. Oh, here's Porsche. There's poor Justin Madley. Please go back to the race. The camera, please go back to the race. Thank you. Jack Mason. So we're with Jack Mason now on the Bentley straight. That's certainly a unique livery on the KTM Crossbow GT4. Nobody's complaining. You can basically dress from however you want. It's not much wind. Jack Mason's just gotta go wide and then just spin out. Hopefully that was not a commentator's curse. I just spoke about his livery, not about his skills. That's certainly unfortunate for Mason, who's joining back behind, I think, William Day on the other KTM crossbow. We got Samuel Kruger here as well. He's at the Montreal hairpin. All the 4 drivers in the top 4 have been spread out. That's Jack Mason yet again. KTM Crossbow GT4. No, in front of him is definitely William Day from what I'm seeing here. Or is it Tessa Froberg? Tessa Froberg. No, it's William Day. It's William Day. Whoa, looks like Kruger went wide there, giving a chance for Matt Hagan to take his position. Kostadinov is in top 10 now. Kruger is now in 6th. Nigel Wood is right behind Kruger as well, so he's already on the fret. Yeah, there it is. There's Nigel Wood gonna try to overtake on the inside, but Kruger is still pretty far for him to attempt that. There's Nathaniel Shirley, Jack Mason. He's behind Will Day. Emma Plate. Dennis Schupps. Dennis Schupps for now is maintaining the lead of the race. They're passing through the line right now. As we look at Justin Madley yet again. This camera is not doing any favors. Nigel Woods still behind Kruger, still looking for a chance to overtake. Matt Higham doing a small mistake apparently on Rich's corner. Now he's heading into Montreal hairpin. Alfredo Pereira in 8th. Being chased by Kostadinov, Rafael Pereira. Kostadinov's doing an impressive recovery drive. He's overtaking Willikins to take 9th position. It's all going super crazy. Nigel Wood is right behind Samuel Krieger over here. They're at the Bentley straight now. Nigel Wood certainly has the draft enough to be able to overtake him. Jack Mason is approaching Day. Not be sure the commitment between a few of these drivers. Edward Blade is right up close to Dennis Schupps, so he's probably going to see if he can try an overtake. We're on lap 8 now. Edward Blade doing his best to keep up with Schupps. That's the Montreal hairpin. Woo! Quite close there, but not enough. Blade still has to come. Blade still has to get much closer to Schupps if he wants to have a chance to overtake. Or they're gonna head up to Agostini hairpin. Meanwhile, Kostadinov is right behind Rafael Pereira. He's gonna see if he can try overtaking him at the Montreal hairpin. No good. He's gonna have to wait for an next part. He's gonna have to wait for a next overtaking opportunity. But Samuel Krieger still being threatened by Nigel Wood as they head into the Agostini hairpin. That was some good car control over there from what I saw of his steering wheel. Nigel Wood heading right into the rear bumper. Tailgating in real life is dangerous, but tailgating here in racing, it's perfectly viable. So Pereira, straight out racing. It's still being fed by Kostanov. Kostanov wanting to make a recovery race, as he's already climbing to the top 10. Coips, Blake, DR, Shirley, Higham, Krieger, Wood, Pereira, Kostanov, Wilkins, Mason, Day. Mason has already overtaken Day over here. Maddow, Froby, Schaefer, and Red. These are all the guys that are still racing. Nigel Wood is still up there behind Krieger. That's a Froby. The Aston Martin. Matt Higham. But is Sharp's having the fastest lap time. We're already way past the halfway point of the second race now. 13 minutes to go. We're still gonna have a lot more action coming up. Higham is trying his best to chase after Nathaniel Shirley. They're going for Coram, hairpin, heading back into Murray, heading back to Murray's instead of straight. This is lap 10 now. Higham is, I think Hickham's trying to get much closer to Shirley now. That's the Montreux hairpin. It doesn't see that obvious. We still have to see more of the timing table. We still have to see a bit more of the timing table to check how much closer he's getting. But it looks like Shirley has pulled away a bit. 1725. Still got lots of stuff to happen right now. Here's Will Day being attacked by Maddow. KTM Crossbow and Genera G55 racing each other. Two purpose-built race cars. Pretty well over there. That's the Bentley straight. Maddow's going to have a huge advantage here as he follows the draft of the KTM Crossbow. Just having a look. He's going to the outside. Oh, that was contact. That was contact between Will Day and Maddow. Maddow just went way across the track. He ended up cutting the track too. He's going to have to give that position back. But there was contact between Will Day and Matt Al. Lots of races still going on. 10 minutes to go. Dennis Shorps has ammo plate right up on his rear bumper now. So ammo plate has a chance to threaten his lead. Samuel Kruger is still being chased by Nigel Wood. Meanwhile, Rafael Pereira is doing an impressive job to keep Kostanov behind him. After Kostanov did an impressive recovery race. But Kostanov is not giving up soon, I believe. As Will Day, having already been properly overtaken by Matt Out now. Huggies and then Williams back into the Bentley straight. William Day is gonna see if he can try using the same draft Matt Out used to get closer to him, but doesn't seem to be very good at this point. Though he is approaching, I can see that. Yeah, he definitely was approaching. Without they pass Nelson and heading into the bomb hole. Back to Tessa Froby. Got much less than 10 minutes to go. We got less than 8 minutes to go in this race. A lot has already happened. A lot of chaos, a lot of encounters, a few bits of contact. Meanwhile, Emma Plate is doing his best in order to take the lead off of Dennis Shorps. Photophobia, I think it's Skyrad and Martin Schaefer who are having a battle for position. There's also a few others having battle for positions, Mason and Willikins. Then Kostanov and Pereira, Wood and Kruger, Higham and Shirley, and finally Emma Plate and Dennis Schultz. This is lap 13. Still got lots of battles happening right now. Oh, Tessa Froby just went wide over there at Ogis. Luckily they didn't meet the wall. And now they're heading into back into Hamilton. Well, that's good to see. They're gonna keep racing as they head to Bentley now. I can't exactly commentate much when I'm not seeing what everyone should be seeing. It's basically the battles for the lead, in the middle of the pack, at the top of the pack. Basically, everyone should be seeing more of those battles instead of just be guided randomly by the camera, I believe. We're still riding with Tessa Froby. got no wind anymore. There's no wind on the skies. Except the wind that the cars create. So got a camera, please switch. We still got lots of battles happening around. Nigel Wood has already overtaken Samuel Kruger. Martin Schaefer is still fighting with Skyred. Okay, at least we're out. At least we're out. We're out of the cockpit cameras of Tessa Froby. Hopefully, the automatic cameras are gonna switch to the battles. There's Schaefer and Skyred, Martin Schaefer and Skyred having their own battle over there at the front. I believe Snetterton has 3 layouts. One of them is the club layout, which is the inner circuit. The other is the Snetterton 200, which is basically the outer layout, the outer circuit, and then this one, which is the Snetterton 300. Oh, someone just went off there. Oh, it's Schaefer. Oh, it's Martin Schaefer and Skyred. They must have had contact. They must have had contact during the battle, and now they've been overtaken by Tessa Froby. That was crazy. They must have had some contact at Palmer, and then they just suddenly went off. Already some stuff to keep us awake. Right at the end of this race too. 2 minutes remaining. Emil Blade is still trying to chase after Dennis Schoeps. They haven't met up with any traffic yet. For now. Emil Blade is doing his best to keep up with the leader. We were following Tessa Froby all this time. And then suddenly, contact happens between Martin Schaefer and Skyred. And now everyone's jumbled up. Tessa Froby has overtaken them. Martin Schaefer is ahead of Skyred. After that contact. Meanwhile, we still got a battle going on here. Higham has approached Shirley. Emma Blade is still trying to get close to Schoeps. Williams is getting close to Mason so they can battle it out. Mason has probably overtaken Wilkins. And this is going to be the last lap of the race as well. Then Schoeps is going to make sure that the same mistake is, from race 1 is probably not going to be repeated again on race 2. We just have to wait and see. The race is not over yet. Emil Blade could still take this away if he ever is able to. Track temperature 29 degrees Celsius. We still got a lot to fight for. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, here we go. This is the final lap. Emil Blade is still trying to get close to Dennis Schoeps. That's Hamilton. They're going into Augie's now. Trying to keep on the draft of Dennis Schoip's demo plate. That's Williams corner right into the Bentley straight. I'm not sure how good the Alpines are when it comes to drafting. Only the drivers will be able to know very well how that is. And then that camera just focuses on another battle going on. Nigel Wood and Kruger. Nigel Wood and Samuel Kruger. Now Nathaniel Shirley and Higham yet again. While Dennis Schoip's and L plate are already crossing the finish line. Well, they are about to cross the finish line. We just have to wait and see. Lap 16 is the final lap. Let's see the checker flag appear. L plate is right on top of Dennis Schoip's, but Dennis Schoip's is probably gonna hold on to the lead.
Leader has finished the race.
They almost came side by side, but Dennis Schoip's was far enough, and Dennis Schoip's is gonna win race 2 here at Snetterton with L plate right up behind him in second. DOR is third, Shirley finishes 4th, Higham is 5th, Nigel Wood is probably gonna finish 6th, Samuel Kruger is gonna be 7th, Alfa Pereira is 8th, holding down Kostadinov in 9th after a brilliant recovery drive. Jack Mason will be 10th, Willikins 11th, Maddow 12th, Will Day 13th. Tessa Froby is going to finish an impressive 14th after Skyrad and Martin Schaefer crashed onto each other, with Skyrad finishing 15th and Martin Schaefer 16th. Matley and Major sadly did not finish the race after some crashes happening along with Koss. That's pretty much all the people finishing now. That was a chaotic second race already on the beginning, and then on the middle we couldn't see much of what happened because of the camera, and then at the end, a lot more chaos happened, and finally we got our winners. Well, the cars are getting back themselves to the pit lane. We still gotta wait for the other 3 to finish. There they are. We're crossing the finish line now. Martin Schaefer doing it as well. And there we go. Everyone's already finished the race. We got that. We got Kostadinov winning race 1, and now Schaefer winning race 2. Those are your Dennis Schoip's winning race 2. Those are the winners of your Snetterton Round 1 race here at the GT4 Series. Sorry if I haven't been commentating a lot. Again, I work better when I have a second person along with me commentating as well. But thank you so much for joining. Hope you probably must have enjoyed that, despite all the chaos that happened. Perhaps you liked the chaos. But I hope you guys have enjoyed the race. Hope you guys are going to keep enjoying the races after all, because there's still racing going on this weekend. And I hope you guys enjoyed the race as well. You got to enjoy whatever you can, be it Nürburgring, be it here at Snetterton, be it anywhere. Thank you so much for watching.